Today, I thought we would do a little bit of a blast from the past. We are driving around and I am looking for car yards with Japanese sports cars, so like Skyline, Silvias, Chases, Mark IIs, Supras, and that kind of thing. And the reason why is I think it's a good opportunity at the end of the year to see what the prices of these are locally selling for in the domestic market here in Japan. So let's see what we can find. So we're currently on one of the main roads here in Yokohama, just in, I think it's Sagamihara, and it's because I wanted to stop by this particular dealership, which is very well known. We are at Manabu. Super well known for a bunch of sports cars and things like that. They particularly race as well. The owner and the staff and stuff like that are very big into the motor scene. You can see they've got some really nice cars here. But I think what's a good thing to start off on, oh, look at the little Daihatsu Copan, so cool, is let's have a look at these cars, because this red one is super popular. I believe this is actually, I think it might be one of the owner's cars. Anyways, really nice. They have a shop here and stuff, and they're working on, customers' cars and whatnot. But let's have a look at the pricing of this. So this is the new Z. It's listed for 532万. Not too bad. It's actually fairly cheap. It's done 8,000 kilometers. It's practically a brand new car. That looks nice. Another Z, yellow. Wait, are these manual or auto? Auto. What's this one? This one's manual. Okay, well that explains, because that one's a little bit more expensive. But then these ones here, let's have a look. All right, we've got an S15 here. I think these are pretty much the only ones that are for sale right now. So this is going to be a Spec R SR20 DET Turbo. Looking at this is 358万. That's going to be, according to the current exchange rate, I'll put it up on the screen in USD. But this has done 165,000 kilometers. Obviously S15, no sunroof model. And you can see, I'm just seeing if there's any mention there of, it doesn't really say there's any, I can't see anything saying any crazy modifications or anything like that. It's looks really good interior wise. Look at that. Not bad. Very, very clean actually. Very OEM. I like the Okachan water temp meter in there, version 2. It's got a bride reclinable. It's kind of really nice. Very clean. It's got a front mount intercooler. It's got some Nismo LMs on there, GTs. Looks really good actually, having a look over the car. If you look at it from this side, it's quite clean. Honestly, for a Spec R, that's not a bad price for something that's this clean. It's got a nice exhaust in there. Probably the engine bay's got some nice modest mods too, I'd say, but nothing too crazy just from looking at what I can see from the outside. But it's very clean. Mileage isn't that bad too, or the kilometers it's done. It's pretty good. Not bad. Right now would be the perfect time to tell you about today's video sponsor, which is of course Be Forward. If you want to get your dream car exported out of Japan, then hit up Be Forward. Go to their website, beforward.jp, and check out the thousands and thousands of cars that they have listed in inventory. And then when you find your dream car, make sure you use coupon code Sammit in checkout for a discount. As well, they can connect you, the customer, to all the dealerships domestically available in Japan. So if you don't find something on your website that you like, but you found something at a dealership available here in Japan domestically, they can get that for you and arrange it. You can contact them through their website, but otherwise, a massive thank you to Be Forward for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it. We've got this thing here, which I guess is, I think this is a Skyline over here. These are like Infinities in the USA, but over here, they're still Skylines. This thing is 311万. It's on 107,000 Ks. These things are kind of cool. Oh, it's the 400R model. Okay, that makes sense. And we got this E46, which doesn't have a price tag in there, but I am kind of curious on what these chassis, especially like the M3, sell for over here. It would be so cool. I know it's such a cliche, overbuilt kind of car in the US, like E36s and E46s, but in Japan, these are sick. These are cool. Not very well-known cars, and everyone would freak out and love to see one of these built. So I've always thought about doing an E36 build over here with a 2J or something. That looks very clean. No price tag on it though. Let's look at this little thing. It's Daihatsu Copan. It's for 280万. Not just 200万. 208万. It's done 28,000 Ks, so pretty low in the miles. These cars are pretty popular, and there's a bunch of different aero kits for them and stuff like that to make them look like other cars and things like that. But they're just cool, fun, little zippy cars. Tiny K cars, very cool. Yeah, not bad. But this gives us a good idea. So S15 selling for about 300万, which is kind of wild when you think about that is, you know, 358万. And then a brand new manual Z is 532万. It's pretty wild. Just about, well, in like AUD, that's like a 20K difference between these two cars right now. Actually, probably less, like 18, 17. Dude, I just want to take a quick look at this 33 because it looks freaking incredible. See, this is the kind of 33 build that makes me want to turn my 33 back into a 33 front end, and I've pretty much already decided, I think, after looking at this, we need to do it 100%. You may have seen in some of those shots there are a few cars like under covers and in storage in that back section, and previously we've actually done a video here before and there were lots of cars in there for sale, but it seems like it's used for storage now for cars waiting to be shipped overseas. But there are some pretty cool other dealerships along this road that I want to check out. There's another really nice 33 GTR there. Dude, I feel like 33 GTRs were just so underappreciated and very slept on, and then the price just skyrocketed in them. Because in Australia, when I was growing up and like everyone was into GTRs and Skylines, 33s were their cheapest. They were pretty much called the ugly duckling of GTRs and Skylines because no one really wanted them, so they were always super cheap. Walking a little bit further down this road are a couple kind of like normal dealerships, not really focused on sports cars per se. So I'm kind of interested to just see if they have anything here. This place is called Hokuo. Interesting. Motor Cars Scandinavian Co. Interesting. I wonder, probably not a Japanese person that owns it, but it's a good idea to just have a look at what they've got. 79万? That's cheap for this Subaru. Wow. A lot of like small kind of family cars, used cars obviously. Nothing new here, I don't think. Very nice. I love the note, the Nismo note. And a lot of key stuff up here too. Yeah, it's not really any sports cars. I've jumped back into the car and we're gonna go to another spot that I know of that's really well known for a lot of JZX stuff. So let's go see what we can find. It's been getting really cold here recently. We're getting into full-blown winter and it's even started snowing at like Fuji Speedway and stuff. So I'm expecting that probably this weekend we'll get some snow here in Tokyo. But it's definitely one of my favorite times of the year just because clear skies and amazing sunsets, and look at those clouds, looks great. We're about 10 minutes down the same road and this dealership is called Car Coobo. Like I said, they're kind of known for having a lot of JZX stuff, but it seems like they have a lot of other stuff as well. But damn, look at this 14. Wow. 350万. Damn, that's nice. This little thing here for 60. Dude, that's cheap. That's like 6K Aussie. Oh man, that's so cool. There is so much here. I just want to have a look at what's in the front here. There's an 8.6. It's a very nice Mark II bronze CR-Kais. 387万. That's nice. Altezza. It's like a G Beams or something. Yo, no way. Verossa for 280? Dang. Look at all of these. Very cool. Sora 340 turbo manual. Damn. Dude, it's so windy and cold right now. And a couple GR86s. That's crazy. They're 380 each. Dang. So they're like the same prices pretty much. You know, like a manual turbo 1J powered Toyota pretty much. There's a lot of other stuff inside as well. Looks like not too much pricing on everything though. Very nice. The Verossa pricing is kind of, that surprises me. 390, so nearly like 400. This one's much cheaper. Dang, the Altezza looks nice. Dude, stop it, Sam. Altezzas keep growing on me. There's a few more 8.6s over there too. Lots of them, actually. Interesting. This 14 though, this is what I'm excited about. Not gonna lie, pretty stoked. A little Suzuki though, that's tempting. It does look nice. I would not fit in that at all though. But I like small cars and driving slow, but trying to push them to their limit, you know what I mean? This thing's awesome. Dude, I'm such a sucker for a Zenki S14. I just think the headlights look so much cuter. They make the car look cute, you know? And then the Koki, yeah, it looks aggressive and stuff, but it makes it look angry. I don't know. I feel like this is like a cute anime girl compared to like an angry looking anime girl, if that makes sense. Dang. Just noticed this with the mirrors as well, Ganadors. It's got a ton of modifications. HKS boost controller, 32 GTR rear end it looks like. That's kind of cool. 5-speed manual, obviously. It's clean, it's nice. I like the white, it's got a roof wing. Very cool. We're back in the car and I'm gonna see if I can find another spot, but it is about 4 o'clock in the evening and it's already starting to get dark out, so hopefully we still got enough light. But one thing I will notice is I feel like the last time I kind of looked at these types of cars and stuff, the pricing hasn't changed much. If anything, it's gone down a little bit and it doesn't seem like much is moving. Like driving past these places and stuff, you kind of like start to see whether, like you start to recognize when cars haven't moved or changed. And I can't say that any of this stuff has really been moving, which is interesting. But also it's the end of the year and things are always a little, you know, slow. It's definitely gotten dark way quicker than I was anticipating today. I did stop by that other place, but it was completely closed. So I'm gonna head back to the shop. I'm back at the shop and I started looking up some of the dealerships that I would usually like look at and go and visit, especially some of the old ones like King Buyer and stuff like that when we did that whole Supra one a long time ago, but also like MSG we've been to, FAC we've done videos at, and I wanted to look up like the Mark IV Supra to see what the pricing's like. And honestly, nothing's changed, which kind of like, I'm not surprised just because it's kind of what I've observed from just driving past a lot of these guys on a daily basis. But check out some of these Mark IV Supras and the pricing. It's honestly not too bad when you do the conversion in USD right now. I do want to apologize in advance because I'm just showing you what's on my screen. I'm not screen recording or anything. So this one is from MSG. I'll just quickly change it to English so that you guys can see. And this is an SC model. So this is, you know, SZ. So this will be NA, as you can see. But look how clean this thing is. It's done only 152,000 kilometers. Everything inside the car is quite nice. It's also a Targa top, but it's also the factory manual. Now, this is probably a little higher than what I would expect to see usually for like an NA model car, but it's not that bad. It's like 8.8 million yen. I'm just gonna use wires to give you a good idea of what that is, but you're looking at like 56K. So that is a fair bit for an NA Supra, but then look at this King Buyer one, right? Now this is another NA one. This is an SZ model or Z. It's quite nice when you go and look at all the interior and stuff like that. And this is available. This is probably about a 40-minute drive from where we are right now. King Buyer is always known for having tons of Supra stuff. So if you wanted to get a Supra, I'd probably go look at what they have listed and then hit up B Ford, obviously. But it's kind of nice, black one. It's done 240,000 kilometers. So whoever owned this definitely loved it and drove it on a daily basis. It's still quite nice though, really nice black one. It doesn't look like it's been, you know, repaired or anything crazy like that. And it's 5.2 million. So this is more in the realm of what I would expect to see for these cars, I feel like. So if we just set that there, boom, 33K. It's still a fair bit for an NA one, but in something in that good condition, not too bad. Now, this one here is another SZ. This is actually a manual one. This is actually located at FAC. It's a factory manual, NA. It's quite nice, very nice white one actually. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig this a lot. Front bumper, if it was my car, the front bumper and side skirts I'd definitely change. You see it's been repaired a few times, but for the most part, doesn't look too bad. Oh, it's actually an auto. Interesting. It's done 152,000 kilometers, but for the most part, it does look quite nice. It's got that nice clock in there that a lot of people like. I mean, I just like Supras, dude. Mark IVs always just, they're nice. I know they've been, you know, there's such a not oversaturated, but like everyone's just done so much of them. The chassis looks really good though, no rust. It's actually kind of nice. But this thing is, you know, 57, so 5.7. So just to also explain, you probably heard me talking in Japanese when I look at the pricing. It's gohaku, so see these three here? This would be one, like the hundredth, like value, right? So it would be gohaku, so 500, 70 man. So 70 man, man is 10,000 and 70 is 70. So it would be like 70, 10,000 and then 578 10,000 yen notes is kind of like how we say it. I think I did that right. I hope I didn't butcher that. May will tell me later. But yeah, it's 5.7 pretty much. So you can put that in. I use Wise because this is a little bit more accurate than just using like the current exchange rate with fees and things like that, but like 36K. And then there's a few other ones here. This would be like 35K at 5.5. This one's another nice black one. It's missing the airbag though. It's got the carbon fiber, probably a wrap job there. It's factory manual. It's a SZ. Oh, yeah, it's got that tacky carbon fiber print stuff everywhere. I thought we should at least look at something that is the, you know, twin turbo model Supra. So this is an RZ model and it is 1090万. So this is 10 million Japanese yen. So we need to just put here 10 and another 0, 63K for a factory 6-speed manual, twin turbo, 2JZ Supra. This thing looks nice. It doesn't look like it's like OEM-ish, doesn't have crazy aero on it. Dude, the tri-spokes, no freaking way. This is so period correct, it's not funny. Dang. It's got the interior is good. It's got the correct Recaros in there. Dang, man. Same as mine. Mine's the RZ, but that's missing the correct Recaros on the driver's side. Oh, so nice. The carbon fiber stuff again, though. Interesting. After looking at that, I'm sure you've got a fairly good idea of what the Mark IV market is doing here. But in general, it's really not moving. It's actually gotten cheaper. Some of these cars are actually even listed, I would say like, you know, a good 8 to 10 grand less than what they were only a couple months ago. I've actually been keeping an eye on the Mark IV market, not because I'm interested in selling mine downstairs, but because I kind of want another one for something. So I've been keeping a close eye on it. So to see the prices coming down is quite nice. All of that aside though, it's actually the day after Christmas. It's the 26th right now. Christmas in Japan is not a public holiday. It's a work day. We had everyone here yesterday. We did our Christmas lunch today and everyone got a half day. So that's why I've just kind of been chilling and taking you guys along for the ride and driving around and checking stuff out and doing this kind of video. But I've got some stuff planned to do with the Altezza tomorrow. Some parts rocked up so we can kind of fix a bunch of that stuff. And I'm pretty excited to just start getting into the car and turn this thing into the missile that we want it to be. But I'm really excited for a lot of stuff that's coming next year, and we'll obviously be announcing and telling you guys about it as the year starts to kick off and things get finalized. But there's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of things happening next year that I know a lot of you guys will be excited for too. Those of you that have followed the journey and know what has happened over the last few years and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, I hope each and every one of you are able to get your dream car. I hope you're able to, or even if it's like in project state, you know, and you're able to build it or whatever, keep working hard, guys. All you got to do is, I guess at the end of the day, is work hard to make your dream a reality. And that's my 2 cents for today and a little bit of motivational speaking. But yeah, it did happen. And you guys know the story of that Supra. So with that, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, go and join the subreddit. If you're not into Reddit, then go check out the Discord. Otherwise, I'll be doing a few streams on Twitch and stuff like that throughout this week, and I'll be still trying to keep to the upload schedule of every other day uploads, not slowing down, and just trying to get on top of everything so that we can start pumping out some sick stuff. Also, it'll probably be a lot more of Sam's random fun kind of videos. But with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.